ArmourDillo, full rear panel protection for your Vespa GTS. Made from tough 3mm ABS with an acrylic coating, ArmourDillo are available in silver metallic or a black carbon fibre effect. To fit your ArmourDillo pods, you'll need a 5mm Allen key, a Phillips screwdriver, and if your model is a later one, a Torx T30 driver. These are all available as a fitting toolkit which can be purchased separately from the ArmourDillo Protect website. To fit the ArmourDillo pods, first lift the seat and remove the underseat storage tub. Remove the fuel filler cap, make sure you're not smoking or have any naked flames at this point, and remove the rubber grommet from the fuel filler nozzle. Remove all four 5mm Allen bolts from the grab rail. If your model is a later one, you'll need the Torx T30 driver to remove these bolts. Do not undo this fitting behind the badge, leave the grab rail attached. Now remove the black plastic cover to reveal the lock mechanism. Remove the two bolts holding the seat locking mechanism. One. Number two. Now fit one washer on each side of this so as to raise the mechanism by the thickness of the washer, and fix down back into place. So that's that, and just make sure that's nice and tight and secure. Replace the plastic moulding here and just make sure it sits down flush onto the bodywork, but don't refit the bolts at this stage. Okay, now refit the rubber grommet to the fuel filler nozzle. That's pretty tight. Once you get it over, just push it right down like that. So it seals the edge there at the bottom. Okay, and now put the filler cap back on. There. Take an ArmourDillo pod. I've got a left-hand side one, but you can fit either first. And what you want to do is get this return lip here to hook in under the bodywork here. So you're going to place it down there and just lift it up and into position. Push those top mounting tabs so they sit underneath that plastic moulding and get the holes just to line up. Okay, now refit the bolts for the grab rail, making sure that you fit the bolt through the plastic moulding, through the grab rail and through the ArmourDillo. Press down on the bolts while turning them to align them in the bolt hole. Do the bolts up, but leave them loose, showing 4 to 5 threads. Okay, now take the other ArmourDillo pod, this time it's the right hand side, and again offering up this lower tab here, this return tab. You're going to put it up here and hook it underneath the lower part of the bodywork and press the ArmourDillo panel into place, just like that, sliding again these tabs in underneath the grab rail and underneath this black plastic moulding. Now I've got the ArmourDillo in place, I'm just going to look down the top here, trying to line up the holes and put the bolts back in. There's a little bit of jiggling around here sometimes, but that first one's gone in okay. Now the second, you may just have to move it around a wee bit and just turn it until you can feel the thread start. They should be right, those two. Now that's gone in perfectly. Right, now those bolts are in there, the panel's fitting nice and tight. I'm going to tighten up these bolts for the grab rail. Make sure they're nice and tight, safe and secure. And the back one. Again, just make sure it's all tight and flush fitting. Now the grab rail here. Get that nice and tight. Again, safe and secure. And the rear, nice and tight. Okay, that's the ArmourDillo panels fitted. Last thing is to refit the under-seat storage tub. Just place that back in there and put the seat down, making sure the seat clicks into the lock mechanism latch. You can also just check that it unhooks, unlatches, works as it should do.